Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about Brys Comics retailer variant exclusive controversy. It's a mouthful. All right, something we need to talk about right off the bat. If you are watching content creators who are selling something to you or pushing something to you, basically saying that you should buy this now or invest in this now, they are manipulating you. If the person that tells you that you need bread is also selling bread, you don't buy bread from that person. Because you know what? You know how much money that bread's going to cost? It's going to cost more. I talked about these comic book speculation channels and these top 10 type video channels where they're saying that these books are hot for no reason, or this book is, it's catching fire. You need to buy this now. These manipulators, these guys, we all know their names, which we'll talk about them here in a bit. These are the guys you don't want to be buying from. Now, this Brys Comics, I don't know if he is one of those guys, but he is a comic book seller. He is a dealer. He is a retailer. And if he is making content about comic books or books that he's bought or books that he thinks are important, that he thinks are valuable, and then he's selling those books to you, you need to take everything he says with a grain of salt. So if you don't know, I'm going to catch you guys up to speed on what this is. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of this information I got from Snickle Fritz. And Snickle Fritz did a pretty good job explaining what happened in all this. But basically, Brys Comics got a retail variant cover from Marvel, a Spider-Man cover. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically where somebody buys a large amount, specifically 3,000 books, from a publisher, Marvel, DC, Boom, yada, 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 you fill in the blank. And they have their logo or their name or their branding on the back of the book. And then they had some communication, some potential artistic input into the book being made. And then that person is sent those books and then they can sell them and disperse them however they want. They have the license to do that. So the controversy came about where Bry got a comic that had used art that had been previously used in some foreign comic book in the past. Now the spin on this is that Bry didn't know that the art had been used, and he was completely unaware that Del Otto, the artist of this book, had used this art previously. That led him to sell books that had been art that had been ripped off from something else. The argument is how would you not know that the art had been used previously? And the other thing is you have so little artistic input into these retail variant exclusive covers that you don't even have any say on what the cover is. You just say, hey, slap my name on a Spider-Man book and Del Otto makes you a cover. So when I think about these retail variants, I've seen other influencers push these books. And I'm going to say names because I don't care. Very Gary, Comic Tom, Jim Mint, all the Goon Squad, all these dudes buy these retail variant exclusive books and then pump them to their audience on their Whatnot shows, on their YouTube sales as this great book that you should buy and invest in. Or they tuck them very neatly into their $250 mystery boxes, if not more, for the grand prize of getting one of the big gym books. These retailer variant exclusives are a scam. I thought you would have at least a little artistic influence on these books. No, it is literally just a way for you to put your branding on something, flip things to your customers or your audience that you've created. That's all that has happened here. And it's basically just filler and fluff to put into your mystery boxes or to pad your sales on your live sales or whatever. That's all this is. So that kind of got exposed for retailer variants being nothing more than a profit-driven, nothing more than an easy cash grab. You put your investment in, you buy your 3,000 books, and then you try to flip them for perceived value to your faithful followers that you've built up. It gets better though. A lot of these books have been graded by CGC, and CGC is now in bed with this Brys Comics, They've destroyed 2,500 or some odd number of these books. CGC helped Brys Comics destroy these books so that they could make artificial scarcity, market manipulation to you, the consumer, so that it would make it seem like this book is even more rare. Better than that, CGC graded some of them 9.9 and apparently even a 10. So CGC is in the business of making collectibles. CGC is in the business of making artificial scarcity. And this is proof. I mean, I didn't think that that's what they were into. CGC should just focus exclusively on grading. Third-party grading, no influence, no bias. That's what they should be doing. No. They're in bed with us dirty YouTubers. As you've already seen, they've tried to pay me off for destroying my CGC book. But it gets better. They are tearing up books. They're destroying books to make less books out there available. So the whole thing, while this is all going on, is Brys Comics hangs his hat on being very transparent and authentic. And hold on a minute. That's my thing, first off. Second, yeah, no. Dude, you're selling mystery boxes. And he makes these videos about his transparency of what's going into the mystery boxes. That freaking cracks me up. He makes content about the transparency of his mystery boxes. And I guarantee you that shit's monetized too. The mystery boxes, I had a great morning looking up videos of people buying Brys Comics mystery boxes. So if you don't know how these variant covers have been dispersed for a lot of ways, is they've been tucked in to these mystery boxes that his hopeful followers are hoping to get grand prizes of an AF-15 or a ASM #1 or a Giant Size X-Men #1. Grail comics that are truly important books and sought after and have shown that they can hold the test of time. Well, a lot of our mystery box buyers got their boxes, and man, you want to talk about content that is funny unintentionally, is watching somebody's disappointment opening up a trash mystery box. Now, Brys, he's very authentic and transparent. He even writes how much the books that he sends you in the mystery box are worth. That's my favorite, where there's a little sticker and it says, this is somebody's variant, it's worth $200. And then the poor schmucks at the end of the video, they tally up what they've got, and it's like, well, it was $250, it was worth it. Dude, stop doing this. Stop buying these books, man. Like, stop doing this mystery box crap. This Brys Comics, he's putting the blame off on Marvel, saying, oh, well, the retailer variant, that was art that was already used. Dude, he is the problem. He is the problem. He is sending books out to be graded 9.8, these modern fresh ink trash that's worth about nothing, 1 penny. He's getting those books out there graded, clogging up the CGC system, making it harder for collectors like you and me that are sending in, I don't know, like quality books that actually have real scarcity or real value, preventing us from getting them back in a timely fashion. He's clogging the system up with this trash. Then he's flipping them to you for a $250 mystery box, a winning ticket, a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ticket to get to Amazing Fantasy 15 or whatever the case may be. Some of these books that these poor people have opened, I mean, they are just straight trash. And they try to look excited, or they try to seem like, well, cool cover. Ain't no way of spinning it anywhere else. That's a book they're going to flip. That's a book they're going to sell. So let's package it all up. We've got variant covers, retailer variant covers that have no artistic input by the retailer. We're having those being made and pushed to followers. We have CGC in bed with influencers, YouTubers, destroying books, making collectibles, then grading books where there was some deal, I'm sure, to get X amount of 9.9s, X amount of 10.0s, X amount of 9.8s. Then we're having those books sent into mystery boxes where they are your golden tickets, your lottery ticket into an AF-15. We're having those shoved in there. And then we're having transparency saying, well, I showed you what was in the mystery boxes. That is the bow that is put on top of this package. Guys, what do you guys think about this mess? Let me know in the comments. If at any point in time you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this video, subscribe for more. Take care.